This is the Google Pixel 8, and it's become my favorite Android device. This is the Google Pixel 8a, and it too has become a favorite of mine. Today we're going to talk about the two phones, put them up against each other in a speed test. So we'll start off on a boot up test in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. They're both lit up right around the same time. Both of these phones are running the Tensor G3 chipset. So the Pixel's flagship, also the 8 Pro is running that. Ooh, the 8A takes the boot up test. Wow, okay. Just a heads up, the Pixel 8 is about $200 more than the Pixel 8A. So in this video, we're gonna compare the two phones. We're gonna do speed test. We're gonna just use the phones how we would normally use them day to day. And we'll see if it's worth it or not to pay more for the 8 or stick with the 8A. So the Pixel 8A takes the boot up test. And while we are here, let's test out the face unlock between the two phones in 3, 2, 1. That was a tie. 3, 2, 1. Tie again. And tie again. So 3 out of 3 was a tie, so we'll call it a tie. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's do fingerprint scanner. I'm gonna do this one at a time because for some reason the phones or my right thumb isn't registering correctly on the two phones. But well, here's the 8A. Well, excuse me, here is the 8. There's 1, 2, nice and quick. And 3, nice and quick. Let's do the 8A. There's 1, 2, and 3. Nice and quick on both phones. So face unlock, fingerprint scanner, very good on both the phones. While we're here, we'll discuss a little bit about the two phones. Again, both of them are running the Tensor G3 chipset, which also the Pixel Pro uses. So it's their flagship chipset at the moment. Just some differences. The Pixel 8 has a glass back. Pixel 8a is plastic. The camera visor, really similar on the two phones. I actually like the matte black on the 8A better than this glass. It's, as you can see, there's tons of fingerprints on it versus really nothing on the 8A. Both aluminum frame. Pixel 8A has a 6.2 inch display versus, or excuse me, 6.1 inch on the 8A and 6.2 on the Pixel 8. But the Pixel 8 does look slimmer. The bezel isn't as big on the sides here, isn't as pronounced. But if you're rocking a case on both the phones, it's really hard to tell the difference. Both of these have rounded out edges. I like that. Pixel 8 has a slightly larger battery. And it also charges a little bit faster at 27 watts wired versus 18 watts wired on the Pixel 8A. So those are some of the differences. IP67 dust and water resistance on the 8A versus IP68 on the A. I think those are the main differences between the two phones that I can remember off the top of my head. Both of the phones have Google's AI features like Audio Magic Eraser and photo editor. So you'll get all those features on the cheaper 8A as well. Let's open up some apps and see which one does it quicker or quickest. Let's start with Play Store, Google Play Store. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. The 8 takes that. Let's do that again in 3, 2, 1. That was a tie. And do that again one more time. 3, 2, 1. And the 8A takes that last one. So I'm calling it a tie. Both of them are running extremely nice and quick. Let's do some scrolling. So this is Google Chrome here. Again, 120 hertz refresh rate on both the phones. And it's nice and smooth. Scrolling up and down, no problems there. Scrolling from the side, again, very nice and smooth. So both phones scrolling, just moving around the operating system, very nice and smooth between the two phones. So let's open up YouTube. Let's see which one opens up the fastest in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was a tie to me, guys. We'll do that again. In 3, 2, 1. It's a tie. It's another tie. Last one for good measure. In 3, 2, 1. It's a tie, guys. What can I say? All right, let's see what else we can open up. Let's do a game. Let's do Subway Surfer, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I think the slight advantage goes to the 8A. We'll give it to the A. See how gaming is on this. I'll run them into the wall. Oh, that's my bad. Gameplay is smooth on both the phones. I mean, Subway Surfer isn't really very demanding graphically. It's not a very demanding game. But both the phones, again, they're rocking the same Tensor G3 chipset, so it's plenty strong. Its Antutu scores right under, it's right around 1 million Antutu score, so it's going to be able to play the latest games in high settings. You're going to be able to edit videos on the phone itself if you need to do that. It's that strong. Watching movies, Netflix, YouTube, it's going to be nice on both the phones. And the speaker system on both of these, it's a surround sound, so it's nice and crisp, it's loud, it's full, it doesn't sound tingy at all. I enjoy watching movies on this phone. And again, 6.1 inch display on the Pixel 8a, 6.2 on the 8. It's a compact design, but watching videos, playing games is not a problem on the phones. It's actually very nice. Again, that's one of the main reasons why I like the 8, is because of that compact design. It's easy to operate one-handed. Same goes to the Pixel 8a. I mean, I feel like the Pixel 8a is slightly wider because of the bezels. I don't know if you can see here. The 8 is a little slimmer, but when you're rocking a case on the phones, you're not going to really be able to tell. I like the rounded edges. It doesn't dig into your palm when you're holding it like this. Very cool. I don't know, I still am not really used to the button layout where the power's on top and the volume rocker's down here. All the other Android devices, the volume rocker's on top. And another thing I kind of dislike is that you can't change the icons here. They're always going to be the circle style, and then you can't move the search bar. But all in all, the experience using the phone, I have no problems with it. Moving around the operating system, scrolling, things like that is super nice and smooth. Let's see what else we can open up. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, let's do Disney Plus here. All right, Disney Plus in 3, 2, 1. Oh man, that looked like a tie. All right, let's do that again. All right, Disney Plus in 3, 2, 1. So slight edge on the 8A. Again, they're using the same chipset, so they're going to be similar in speed. Both of these phones are 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage space. Something that I really like having that option on the 8A, because on the 7A, it was only up to 128 gigs. So I really appreciate that, having that option to go up to 256. As you can see here, the phones are super similar. They look very much alike. So guys, the final question: should you pay more for the 8 or settle for the 8A? That's hard. They both perform the same, but if you want the glass back, if you want the bigger battery, if you want the slightly faster charging speed, there's no option. You have to go with the 8. But if you can live with the slower charging speed of this 8A, the slightly smaller battery in the plastic back, save a couple $100, go with the 8A. They are super similar phones. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. You'll have the same enjoyable experience on both the phones.